Good morning, students. Class 8th D. Today I'll be taking up the next chapter of your moral science book. There's another chapter by the name Never Give Up. We have done the first chapter and this is the another one. Please understand in moral science especially your learning objectives and your slice of life is equally important. You just cannot ignore it. You'll have to go through it, learn it, read it. Right? So let's begin with the chapter Never Give Up. Now, from the name itself, you can understand what it will teach you. See, never give up means you should not lose faith. You should be strong. You should believe that you have the ability to achieve whatever your dreams are. Right? So one should never give up hope. One should not give up trying. And one should always strive hard to succeed in his or her goals. Now let's continue with the chapter. It's a beautiful chapter, and of course most of you, I'm sure you all love football and you'll get to know a lot about your favorite football player. Okay, let's see Never Give Up. It says here, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. It is very important. See, it is said by Albert Einstein. So, life is like a cycle. And to maintain the balance, you have to keep moving. You must have seen when you cycle, you actually have to make sure that you're moving in order to balance yourself. In the same way, life is like a bicycle. You have to keep moving, you have to work hard. You can never sit back and cry over the spilled milk. You'll have to move ahead and you have to, inculcate this habit of never giving up. Please make sure that you do believe in your own self. You should actually believe that, okay, whatever your dreams are, you can achieve them, right? So let's see, they have given some learning objectives here. The first one says our ability to face hardships defines our ability to succeed. So how strong you are, whether you have the ability to face hardships, tough time. And if you do, then of course that defines your ability to succeed. How much you will or how will you succeed. So please always always understand, if you easily give up, if you are in a habit of easily giving up, then maybe you won't succeed. In order to succeed, you have to make sure that you never give up easily. See the next point. We must never give up when faced with difficulties. Is that clear? We should never give up. Never. Even if we are facing the difficulties. As the path to success is never easy. And yes, of course, as it is not always easy to be successful. You must have seen the students who come first in your class. It's not necessary that when they go home, they lie, they sleep, they eat, and they watch TV only. No, I'm sure they do work hard to take that position. That's their dream, So, you need to work hard in order to achieve what you want. Okay, see the next one. We should be focused on our goals and never deviate from them. Of course, it is not, you should not do, okay, today this is my goal, tomorrow that's my goal. You just cannot change your goal now and then. You have to have a fixed goal that you should follow, right? Okay, then let's see the next one. Giving up is a sign of weakness and cowardice. No success is achieved with cowardice, right? If you are a coward and if you are weak, you will give up easily. And you cannot be successful or you cannot achieve success unless and until you're brave enough to face the hardships of life. See, life is not that easy. We have to go through hardships, whether you're a child, whether you are a grown up, whether you are an old person. So everyone has to face the hardship everyone has to face the hardship in order to achieve what they want or in order to succeed. See the next one. We should keep trying till we reach our cherished goal, however long it may take. Yes, of course. That's the thing that you should have in your heart. Never give up. Whatever your goal is, no matter how much time it takes, never give up. That's the key rule. Let's start with the story time. Today, he is easily the most successful footballer in the world. That means we're talking about a person who is the most successful person. Let's see, who is he? It is not without a reason that people see him as the only worthy successor to the great Argentinian Diego Maradona. Okay, there was this player. After him, we have a new football player who deserves that place, and that is Lionel Messi. Is quite simply the greatest player to lace up a pair of boots, says experts. Now these experts, they believe that after Maradona, who is the right person to take his place? Lionel Messi. I'm sure you all know Messi very well. I'm sure most of you must be his fan as well. Okay, but the life of Lionel Messi, the star of Argentina's national team and FC Barcelona, has not been as easy as it appears to be. They initiated from the outside. Means maybe from outside we can see, oh, what a beautiful life he has got. He has got everything that he wishes to. He's successful. He's a star. But you never know, or you know nothing about the hardships that he might have gone through. Let's see what. Though born with an outstanding, audacious talent and nature, Messi faced a debilitating ailment as a child. Now, Messi had a problem. You must have seen he's not that tall, that strong, that physically fit. So, when he was a child, he had a hormonal deficiency, right? That did not allow him to grow the same way as most other children. So, maybe when he was born, he had this hormonal deficiency, and because of that he was not physically or completely grown, and maybe because of that he had to face the hard times. The deficiency was discovered when he was 11 years old, and he had to start treatment. Every night he had to stick a needle into his legs, night after night after night, and that happened for years. So imagine, for years he had to go through this treatment, you know, where he had to stick needles in his legs, and I'm sure it must have been the most painful thing for a child to go through it, but he had to, right? The treatment was effective but expensive. It cost about $1,500 a month, far more than what the Messi family could afford. Social benefits covered the cost of the treatment to an extent, but only for 2 years. So maybe there were some, benefits to his family, and he could only take that treatment for 2 years maximum. He had this hormonal deficiency. You must have seen there are some children, they have this deficiency and they are unable to grow with the same height, with the same body or fitness or the physical appearance as their friends do. So they may have this physical or the hormonal deficiency, because of which they do not grow in the same manner. Let's continue. With no other choice, Lionel's father had to seek the help of a local football club. So finally, he went to the local football club and he asked for help. Right, I'll continue in a minute. Okay, so let's continue. After that, see, it is given here. So maybe, because of the financial issues, Messi's father had to go and ask for help from the local football club. Let's see. It did contribute to the treatment, but only 300 pesos a month. Maybe the people must have helped, maybe the football club must have helped them, but they could only help with 300 pesos a month, which was too little, and that amount was actually very less. But neither Messi nor his family gave up. They left their hometown and moved to Spain, where Messi was 13 years old, and FC Barcelona, a Spanish football club, had promised to pay for his treatment. So there was this club, FC Barcelona. They actually agreed. Messi was just 13 years old when they agreed that they will take care of his treatment. Messi was also offered the chance to train at FC Barcelona's youth academy, La Masia. So even he got the opportunity to get training from the FC Barcelona's youth academy. Although he was often homesick in Spain, Messi moved quickly through the junior system ranks. So he had the talent. So it was easy for him to move ahead, right? Maybe there were hard times in his life, but he never gave up. By the time he turned 16, he had already made his first appearance for FC Barcelona. Maybe, that was the first time when he must have played for FC Barcelona when he was 16 years old. Okay? With his untiring hard work and determination, Messi put himself in the record books on May 1st, 2005 as the youngest player to ever score a goal for the club. Now in 2005, his name was written down as the youngest player to ever score a goal for the club. So understand, maybe, he had to go through this treatment, maybe he had this hormonal deficiency, but he had that strong belief in himself and he never gave up. He was too young, just imagine 11 years old, and he had to go through that painful treatment. Let's see what happens after that. The same year, he led Argentina to the title in the Under-20 World Cup, scoring on a pair of penalty kicks to propel the team over Nigeria. That was only the beginning. What a legend Messi turned out to be, with his attitude of never giving up, is for everyone to see. So it's not only that you should follow his success, you should know about the hardship that he must have faced to reach where he is today. So you can only be successful if you know how to face your hardships and never to give up. See the slice of life, it says here, life keeps on throwing challenges at us. We must face them well. So maybe, maybe sometimes you might feel that you're not lucky enough and life will keep on throwing challenges at your face. But you should have, a strong faith in yourself and you should prepare yourself to face them. He who never gives up comes out triumphant. So if a person is ready, is strong enough to face challenges and he never gives up, then of course he succeeds in the end. A person's determination to succeed becomes his or her fuel for the long, hard journey. So how strong or how determined you are to never give up, then that decides whether you'll succeed or not. So you have to be determined, you have to be firm that you need that, you have a definite goal that you have to work for. Life rarely offers success on a silver plate. Yes, of course, you will never ever get anything on a silver plate, right? Nobody will come and say, oh, this is your success, take it. You'll have to work for it. We have to fight a tough battle to succeed. So you'll never get success on a silver plate. Nobody will come and say, oh, I've already worked hard for you and here's your success. You'll have to fight your own battles. Okay, let's see the last point here. Never give in to pressures and hardships. Please don't give up. When you give up, you show that you're weak. Okay, keep your eyes on your goals and keep working hard. You should always have a fixed goal and make sure that you work for it. Never give up easily. You should never give up. We have a beautiful poem here for the same. Let's go through it. Right? It says, come on, coach. I know I'm a little small. Come on, coach. Throw me the ball. My eyes are on the ball. I am in my stance. Come on, coach. I just need another chance. I'm getting better every year. With a little practice, I no longer fear. So, coach, throw me one more. Throw me one I can hit. I bet I'll even surprise the team a bit. With my eyes on the ball, my hands on the bat tight, the coach threw me one and I hit it hard into right. The fans cheered as I ran through the bases. I looked into the crowd to see all their faces. But the two people who stood out, my mom and my dad, and they said with a shout, hooray, Bailey, way to go. I hit the ball and now I know, with a little confidence and some cheers, I'll get better and better through the years. Right? So it's a beautiful poem. Just go through it once and please read the chapter. We have some questions given after it. Read the questions and mark the answers in the book itself. So you don't have to worry about it. Just mark the answers. And in my next video, I'll help you with the answers. We'll discuss the answers of the chapter. It's an easy chapter. Please make sure that you go through the learning objectives and the slice of life. That is from where you'll be getting your fill in the blanks in the exams. Right? So go through it. It's a beautiful story about Messi and his life. That's it for today. Right? I'll continue with another chapter in the next video. Thank you.